Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the Dow Jones30 futures chart. Just before I start today's video, just want to say a massive congratulations to everyone over on my Signal team. We just closed out a profitable trade this morning. It was our first profitable trade of the month, which was a short position in the S&P500. So that was a very nice sell position that we opened up at 4,593. And as you can see, I shared this in my group and we managed to yield 1.26%. And I myself this morning alone have profited £8,000. So a very good way to start the day. And again, this is a movement that I had been warning you guys about for the past couple of days. As we enter the month of August from a seasonal perspective is not very strong at all. It's one of the worst performing months. And historically speaking, when the stock market is up over 15% going into the end of July, then August only has a 40% chance of finishing the month in profit, and it has an average drawdown of around 3.5%. And that's obviously evident during today's trading session because we are seeing a sell-off. If we were to break below this area, this very minor area of support which we formed over the past couple of weeks, then I think that opens up the door to lower prices, perhaps 4,400, maybe even 4,350. But the good news is that I don't think that we go any lower than 4,350. I think 4,400 will probably be your target. If we get that low, I'm not entirely sure. If we do, fantastic. I think it will offer a fantastic buying opportunity here in the market. But again, this year, over the past 80 years of historical data, has shown to be the second strongest year in terms of dip buying. We haven't had many trading sessions when the S&P 500 has finished down more than 1% in any particular session so far this year. So I think it just goes to show that any dip that does occur will likely be shallow. Therefore, you don't want to be going heavily short here. And I think that we are destined to go and trade up towards the all-time highs in the following months as we go into the year of 2024. Now, moving over to the Nasdaq100, very similar to the S&P 500, we're down 1.35%. Last night, we had the likes of AMD report earnings. That stock was up initially up 5% in after-hour trading, but I think it's now down in negative territory. As you can see, we're now selling off. Again, earnings still seems to be a slight issue when some of the smaller companies are reporting. And of course, AMD just warming us up for the two biggest names who are set to report tomorrow, which of course is Amazon and Apple. I think Apple will have a very good quarter, but Amazon, I think that red flags are starting to show. And that could potentially be a catalyst that sends the Nasdaq100 lower. So we currently find ourselves trading at 15,500. I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a move down towards 15,400. That's where the 0.786 fib area is. This is what I said during yesterday's trading session when we were trading all the way up at 15,700. So we're only 100 points away from my target here for the Nasdaq 100. But again, any correction that does occur here should likely prove to be shallow as the dip buyers are here in full effect. And then finally, moving over to the Dow Jones 30, currently find ourselves trading at 35,474. We're down around 150 points a day. Down at the lows, we were down around 250 points. But we have paired some of those losses. Again, I think that it's only a matter of time until we do go and test the 0.786 fib area, which sits around 55,200. But I want to see whether we can break below there because I really would like to buy the Dow Jones 30 around this area here, where the 50-day EMA is, and of course the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders pattern. I think that if we were to get a buy entry around here, that would offer significant value and it would perform very well as we go into the back end of 2023. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope that I've informed you all well on all of the three major US indices. Don't forget, if any of you would like to join my free trading signal group, you get your first month for completely free of charge. Then all you have to do is scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where you can sign up. It takes 10 seconds just to sign up and you can cancel at any time. There's no catch.